Hey up, how are we doing today, everybody? Welcome back. Today is the update rundown stream, and we've got some really cool news today that we found out. We found out finally that modern armor is a thing, and so we're going to talk about that today. I'm here. I'm just going to run through it all with you guys. I'm going to answer any questions I'm able to. I'm really happy with the plan that the team has came up with for this. Obviously, it was kind of based on the experience of the last big update. We didn't tell you guys enough information. It's all laid out there for you on this article. You're going to find out exactly, what you need to know on, specific days, and then we'll come into these streams and we'll build on it, and I'll clarify anything that needs clarifying and answer any questions I'm able to. So, how are we all doing? The Tash is on its way back. It's growing. It'll be back. Promise you, it'll be back by next week. How are we doing, Osirix? How are we doing, Cosmic Cray? Nice to see you all. Maxi Cozy, it will be back. Just a cone, it's going to be back, don't worry. Hair grows back. Oh my god, you guys are hilarious. Cheers for that modern call out. That was also hilarious to see. Cool, so what we're going to do today is we're going to just try something a little bit new. You guys see this? Let me know if you can't see it. I'm going to just roll straight through this web page here. Looks like you guys can see it. I'm just going to scroll through with you guys, talk about it, and then, if you guys have any questions about anything, tag me in the chat and ask me a question, and I'll see if I can help. So, the battlefield evolves, introducing World of Tanks modern armor. You guys knew it all along. Nothing, absolutely nothing can be sneaked past this community. It's impossible. Even the first teasers, you guys knew it. And we're like, ooh! Alright. Batman 2016, why? Why World of Tanks modern armor? I'm not a developer, but this is my theory. World War II lasted about 6 years, I think. And this game has outlasted World War II. It doesn't mean that World War II will cease to be a part of this game. It's just, there's a lot more to tanks than just World War II. World War II is definitely, the bread and butter is really important to this game, and it was, it's not going anywhere. There's stuff planned for it in the future. But, right now, we want to give you guys something else, to try out, and, hopefully you guys enjoy it. It is definitely not rest in peace. This is a big update. It's hopefully you guys enjoy it, and then it's the World War II mode will remain World War II mode. It won't be affected by any of these changes coming into the new mode. At this point in time, I don't know. Can't speak for the future, but right now, this is a new game mode for us to see if you guys like some of these new mechanics. Definitely don't forget, some of the things that Pain God has said in our streams. He's talked about Italian heavies. He's talked about, wheeled vehicles. We know that there's still a lot of work going on with World War II, so definitely don't be worried about that, ending. It's not an end, it's just an addition. That's probably the best way I can explain it. Anyway. It's not going on the back burner. World War II. There's not going to be anything like that. It's a new mode, and they're going to run in conjunction with each other. But your feedback's going to be dead important to me if anything does need changes. So let me know. Let the ambassadors know. Let CCs know. Everything. We can talk about everything definitely. Cool. I'll get into some of the questions real soon. We'll just flick through this. So it's a new chapter, as it says here on the on the article. It is definitely feels like a new chapter. And we've been looking to expand the World of Tanks online warfare in a big way by building the battlefield experience that you've dreamed of. So it's going to be coming out on April 27th. It's going to be new maps that are available for World War II and the Cold War. They're going to be specific to specific tiers in World War II mode. I think it's some of the higher tiers will see the new maps. It's 4 new maps, and on Monday we're going to see all of those maps, but we're going to learn about those maps, I believe, this week. So if you scroll down in this article here, you can, this is on the website. You guys can read this. It talks about air-based matchmaking, artillery-free gameplay, Cold War tanks. We talked about some of the smoke consumables and the hull patch kit and stuff like that last Tuesday. But essentially here, so Thursday, so 2 days from now, we're gonna learn a little bit more about those new maps. Tomorrow, you guys are going to see the vehicles and air-based matchmaking. It's going to be really cool. I've seen the article already. It's pretty comprehensive. You guys will know everything you need to know about these new Cold War vehicles and this era-based matchmaking. And then if it doesn't go further enough, we'll come into the stream and we'll talk some more about it. Just want to get everything on the table, be like transparent as possible with you guys, and we'll all get on the same page real soon. So 3D commanders, so can't really control my thing here. 19th, so we're going to find out about 3D commanders on Monday as well. I'm looking to try and get some footage of that, and hopefully we'll be able to show that on Monday as well. So on Monday, we're going to be joined on stream, insider information, with level designer and fan favourite, Brendan McCormack, and we're going to go through all of these 4 new maps together. We're going to do the Tour Day Modern Armor, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to show some of the 3D commanders off as well. But we'll see about that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And then Wednesday, we'll learn more about the Cold War co-op mode, which I know a few you're really excited about as well. It's something that will be attractive to some players, maybe new players that maybe just want to play on their own. I know my brother in particular is really going to like this. He hates playing with other people, just wants to play on his own, not too bothered about multiplayer. So this new co-op mode should be like perfect for that kind of player. I'm just giving you guys options of different ways to play the game. Then Friday the 23rd of April, we're going to be talking about all these patch kits and smoke screens and stuff like that. And hopefully, again, if things go to plan, we should be able to be previewing this. Myself and Pain God hopefully will be on the game together. Just giving you guys a last preview before it launches on April 27th. So literally 2 weeks from now. So we've not got a long time to wait. And I hope that this way of doing it, definitely big props to Rybot and her team. Getting this getting this like article calendar all together, and it's gonna be really good. Everything's on the table. We're going to learn everything we need to know. No ambiguity. And if we need more questions, then I'm your man. All right. Speaking of questions, let's see what's going on here. I looked back at the chat, and the first question is, where is the stash? Warren asks, how many tanks are in the new mode? Will we get a new season? So you'll find out tomorrow how many new tanks are in this new game mode, and if you will get a new season. I don't know if I can answer that, but let's read between the lines here. Seasons have been a thing now for the whole time I've been here. Probably you're going to get a new season. I would say it's a pretty good guess. All right. Did we hire more people for Modern Warfare? or is it being split between two game modes? No, it's all the same team. Like I said, there's nothing is going to be sacrificed as far as I'm aware and that I'm visible on. It's something that the team's been working on for a long time, I believe, a long time. So I'm glad we've been able to finally get it all done. But no, I don't imagine anything will be sacrificed for this. It's been worked on for a long time. Like I said, like we can things like that. We can maybe ask Pain God when we next get a chance to sit down. Speaking of Pain God, and we're both really busy on Friday, so we won't be able to do a stream on Friday. But I believe the thing that we were meant to be doing on Friday might be moved now, so we'll see. 50-50 if we could stream on Friday or not. I'll keep you guys updated. Legal Emperor asks about the Challenger 2. I would love to see it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Isa King Salami with the great name again. Is the new mode would be microtransactions? It's a different mode, but it's still World of Tanks console, so it's expect the same stuff that you find in the World War II mode as this. It's the same game, just like an expansion. If I miss your questions, it's just because it's going quite fast. Just ask it again. Don't spam anything. Just copy and paste it and post it until you get your answer, and I will get back to all of you definitely. All right, Electricity, how we doing? I can't confirm what tanks will be. We'll find out tomorrow. Literally, we're hours away from finding out. What nations are going to be figured into this. So we'll find out tomorrow. All right. That Pixel Pusher is the A10 artwork in-game air support. There is no in-game air support in the game that I've seen anyway. I've been on Super Test, so that's another thing. I think that's just there for flavor right now. And we're going to have to grind for the new tanks. That's not been explained yet. I believe we'll find out a little bit more about that coming soon, but we should be able to answer that before the update comes out. Can you use free XP to buy modern tanks? Yep, the same currency applies to all of them. I'm not sure if you'll need exactly free XP, but there's no new currencies or anything like that. You can use the same currencies. Is there going to be new ammo types? Asks Domini Fox. I don't know. Let's read between the lines. We have announced that we have modern tanks. Modern tanks don't really fire old ammunition, so we'll just have to wait and see. That's just, read between the lines with these things. We'll find out soon. All right. Exalion, will the next battle pass be focused on the modern tanks, or will it be split between the two modes? That's a good question. I don't know. I actually do not know that. So there's going to be I'm going to be posting an FAQ, and I guarantee you as well. You see Carbide here. You'll see like Modern Call Out. All these members of the team sat in the chat here. I guarantee you they're writing down these questions so that we can get answers for you guys. And so yeah, that's what we'll be doing as well. I'm going to be putting an article on the forums and on Discord. We'll gather up all of your frequently asked questions and we'll try and answer them, here on the stream. And then afterwards, I'll post them on the forums and stuff. So anything I can't answer right now, I'll get an answer for you. Will ops before both modes? You might have to rewrite that one. Sorry. Riddick MUFC, will the currencies be transferable between the two modes? I don't believe there's any changes to currencies. The currencies should be, the same currency that you use in World War II mode as you do in the modern tanks mode. Cool. Jagdale X, what happened with the already existing Cold War era tank that we have right now? So I believe you're asking about what happens to those tanks that you already have right now that could be in, they're not specific, they're post-war tanks that are in the World War II game mode. We'll find out about that really soon. I think you should be able to find out about that tomorrow, if I remember correctly. So stay tuned. Maxi Cozy, are we getting bug fixes and general fixes on 27th? Yes, we will be doing. The reason why we've not seen a lot of fixes and improvements over the last few weeks, Pain God explained that it's just because they're just rolling them into the update on the 27th. And I guarantee you something will go, there will be bugs on the 27th. This is just the nature of games and live events and stuff. And so, we'll rely on you guys to help us pick them out. And and when the dust settles, hopefully there's not many. Obviously, everyone's going to aim for no bugs, but something will probably happen. Who knows? So we'll get through it. Mr. Miyagi, will future ops be available for both modes, or will there be separate ops for World War II and Modern? I'm not sure about that. That's a good question. I imagine there might be things catered to certain modes. We'll have to wait and see for that. Big Pickle, can we use current commanders? So, on, I think I said it was the 15th. Let's see again. Let's go back to the article. Let's see what day that we've got the commanders for. So Monday the 19th of April. So I'd say let's just wait and see, what's in this 3D commanders information here for that. Unlucky Reb, co-op mode for World War II. I'm not sure actually. I think I've only played it with the modern tanks. But I'm not sure about that. My gut says it's probably for both, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see for that. So Wednesday, the 21st of April, for more information on the Cold War co-op mode. It actually just does say the Cold War co-op mode and co-op matchmaker. So we'll just have to wait and see. It just says there Cold War. So we'll find out next week. Domino Fox, are we getting new zooms, alternate zooms, i.e. thermals? Not aware of that right now. Obviously, going into modern tanks, they have modern capabilities, thermal, optics, stuff like that. I don't know if that's something that will be factored into the game eventually. I think it'd be cool, especially if you're going to be playing around with new vision mechanics. So I imagine there's quite a lot of options to explore there, definitely. Just check this message. We're all good. All right. Sorry if I just missed a bunch. Thor Odinson, I just missed a huge question from you. Definitely repost that because I didn't get to read it. I'm sorry. All right. I've seen a few questions on ranked battles. I don't believe they're coming in this next update, but I do know that they are still a thing. Same with mercenary contracts. I don't think they're coming in this update, but I imagine they'll be coming, after it. So sorry about that. That pixel pusher, can 3D commanders equip the Minto mustache? When we know more about the commanders, we'll talk about that. All right. Thank you, Marky. How do you plan to explain the new features for this mode since version 6.0 For some strange reason, so far unknown, the tutorial for new players has been completely removed, considering how tier 10 is nowadays something that should be of great concern. Not sure if I totally get that question, but I think that, from what I can see and what I've experienced, I think that a co-op mode would be a really good way to kind of ease new players in. Obviously, you're not playing against you guys. You will just destroy anyone new because you guys are so good at the game. So yeah, I'm hoping that co-op mode will be a good way for people to kind of ease their way in, learn some of the the core skills. But yeah, cool. All right. What else we got here? I'm not sure how many people will get to play in co-op mode, but we'll find out on the 21st of April. Yeah, I actually thinking about it. I have not actually played the co-op mode yet. So looking forward to giving it a try. All right. Isa King Salami. Would a store specifically for this new mode? Thank you for the mustache compliment. I think that all of this stuff will go in the same store. I've not actually seen it, but I think that's something we'll end up learning on the day, kind of how the modern stuff fits into the store area. When I was testing it, that's not something that I looked at because you've got unlimited funds, you've got everything that you need. So I didn't even bother looking at the store. You don't get to keep anything as well. It's like a separate thing. All right. Pumpkinhead. So I answered a bunch of questions on Discord earlier this morning. And what I did see come up quite a few times, things about clans. I don't have anything for clans to talk about right now. I can go into a little bit, kind of, some of the decisions I've kind of made with like crediting tournaments and stuff like that, just to let you guys know. So we don't support unofficial tournaments at the moment, or at least I don't in the English speaking community. The reason being is because it's incredibly labor intensive. A tournament can come to me, ask for prizing support, and then we'd have to kind of agree on the prizing support, and then then we'd have to make sure like all the rules are okay and the moderation is fair and things like that. And I'm just one person, and then on top of that, it's a back and forth, getting people credited. You wouldn't believe how many people send the wrong gamer tags in to be credited. It takes so long. So, and kind of based on what the competitive community wants and, like needs, I think personally that I think the best solution would be to try and get something in the game. Now, I don't know if this is possible or not, but it's something that definitely I'm like encouraging and looking for and pushing for. Hopefully we could get that. I don't know how far away we are from something like that, but that's just a little bit of insight into the competitive community stuff. You guys have been ever so patient, but it's just not a simple thing, unfortunately. Luckily, we've got our team, in Europe, the CIS team, Wizard is always really good with these tournaments, so definitely massive shout out to Wizard and the team over there, for sticking with the competitive community and really looking out for those guys. So thank you. All right, what have we got here? We got more questions. What else we have? Will there be more ops and more earnables in future season passes? Not sure. I imagine there'll be more ops and things like that. Well, I'd have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Gira Wizard is the real MVP. Real great person. Really glad that you know, he's my counterpart in the other side of the world. So glad we've got him. I just wish we could talk to each other. I can't speak, I can't speak any other language other than English. It'd be so cool if we could do a stream together or something. But you can type really good English, but I just wish I was bilingual. Cryptic theorist, mercenary contracts will come back. They're not in this next update that we're talking about here for the 27th, but they will be coming, I imagine, soon after that. Professor C, private lobbies getting no currency used for. I'm not aware of that. I don't think that's a thing. Pumpkinhead asks 3D skin for the machine. No idea. That's something that I would recommend posting in the suggestions chat on Discord, definitely. We're here for modern tanks today. Eclipse, how are we doing, my friend? Any news on possible personal missions similar to PC? Can you message me that? I'm a little bit out of touch with PC at the moment. It's been a while since I've played. I play exclusively on console now. If it's something that you feel like could work over here, definitely sling that over to me. And I'll see if I can get it knocked up, put it in my report. All right. We'll be able to earn Mark of Excellence on modern era tanks. I don't know, actually. I don't imagine that it not being a thing. It's a part of the game. I don't think it's been taken out. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm not aware of. I don't see why not. It's a key part of the game. I'm not sure. I would like to definitely double check that. I'll definitely write that down as one of the FAQs. But yeah, I don't imagine that going anywhere. But yeah, cool. All right. When will we replace Sunset Coast with the beloved airfield? Sunset Coast is horrible compared to airfield. I don't know. We're having a stream with Brendan McCormack on Monday, and he's one of our level designers. That is definitely something we can ask him. We'll put some pressure on, be like, hey, Brendan, what's going on, dude? All right. Paginate. How will modern tanks be earned? Paying or grinding? We'll find out exactly what tanks will be involved tomorrow. I don't think I can say any more. But just, again, read between the lines. This is World of Tanks console. So, we have tech trees. We have premium tanks. I imagine it's similar to that. It's not. It is a new game mode, but it's not reinventing the wheel as such. So it's gonna be a little different, but it's not gonna seem too alien to you guys. And you'll find out about the tech tree soon as well. Let me see. So we've got on here. We don't have a tech tree article on here, so that might be something that we'll end up seeing on Friday the 23rd. Hopefully, when we sit down and do a final preview. So we'll find out before the update hits. But yeah, I haven't got anything on a tech tree at this time. All right. Rusty Boy Lives. Will co-op mode allow us to practice solo or on any map? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Apparently, I don't know too much about the co-op mode. So I'll get a bunch of these FAQs together, and then next time we sit down together, I'll see if I can answer them. Cool. Are you guys so we've announced modern armor, obviously. We can talk about modern tanks now. What is what is the modern tank that you guys want to see the most, just out of curiosity? Because I've seen so many Challenger 2s and stuff. Like, what do you want to see? Stoner J, how much will these modern tanks cost? I'm I don't think I'm able to answer that right now. I don't have in front of me information on how much things cost, so I wouldn't be able to say, unfortunately. So tomorrow, April 14th, we've got the Cold War vehicles and era-based matchmaking. I'm not sure if it says how much something is in there. That might be something that we'll find out closer to the update day. But good question again. Hellcat's looking forward to all Russian main battle tanks. Yeah, I know. Finally, we've got main battle tanks, and I know they're already in the game, but like, this is the era of main battle tanks. I'm excited to see, how it works and stuff. Yeah, Carbide. I'm really interested in the Merkava. I've watched so many documentaries on that. That's gotta be coming at some point. Gotta be. I'm missing questions. I'm sorry, guys. How many modern tanks are we expected to see? Just Cold War era, or like any current tanks being used now? So we'll find out tomorrow exactly what tanks we'll see, but let's just read between the lines with era-based matchmaking. What does it sound like? Eras. So I'll let you guys read into that. It's era-based. So, and it's just for the modern tanks eras. So have a think about how you think that could play out. Food for thought. And of course, we'll have the answer tomorrow. So you ain't got too long to think about it. All right. So yeah, Eclipse, that's a really good point. Use the trailer. Let's watch the trailer again. I'll play the trailer. It's only like 30 seconds, but let's see if we can point out any tanks. Let's really kind of get our detective hats on here. Speaking of detective hats, I have one right here. The spoiler for the future. All right, let's watch. See what we can see.
Load it up. Let it rip.
So there's two styles of tanks there. It kind of said it really at the end there for me, where there was those two distinct styles of tank right there at the end. So that's kind of giving us some clues. But yeah. Grolsch, great beer, asks, will the modern tanks be tier 4 till tier 10, or will they be at a different class? I don't know if I can go into that right now, but it relates to era-based matchmaking. That's all I can say right now. So let's go back to this article here. So maybe we'll find out a little bit more information about that tomorrow when the article on era-based matchmaking comes out. All right. Professor C, are we going to be able to play the new tanks tomorrow? No. There is no update tomorrow. Just an article coming out tomorrow. The update for World of Tanks Modern Armor comes out on the 27th of April. So that's 2 weeks today. The Sherman will not be in World of Tanks Modern Armor. It may have been in service, but it is not a modern tank. So yeah, Thor Odinson, that's a good point. There is main battle tanks in the World War II mode right away. I believe they will be. We'll find out tomorrow. You definitely will find out that tomorrow. You're going to find out tomorrow what tanks are going to be in the Cold War vehicles and era-based matchmaker article. So definitely check that out tomorrow. Remember the P thing? I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with that. Snafu80. I've answered so many questions. What do you want? All right. What else we got here? Monkey Man. So these are just dates for articles. Streams, you'll find them in the What's Happening This Week articles. So we don't have a stream this Friday, but we do have a stream on Monday the 19th with Brendan McCormack, and we're going to basically be doing a tour day maps. We're going to be driving around these new maps, all 4 of them, with Brendan. He's got great insight on these maps, and it's going to be great. And hopefully, we'll be able to show some 3D Commanders footage as well, because we'll have the article about that as well. Cool. Hago Comics, I'm not aware of any balance changes at this time going into the update on the 27th. Jester DC says, talk about the P some more. What does it mean? I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. All right. I can't believe I've got through all of this without getting in trouble so far. All right. Crow can 9 skills on the commanders will stay. I'm not aware of any changes to any commander skills or anything like that, so don't need to worry about that. How's it going, Rybot? I was just giving you some props before. I don't know if you heard. I love this plan that you and your team worked on. I love the article. I think that the players do as well. So massive congratulations on it. Stoner J, reactive armor on modern tanks. So that on the video, it did look like, there was reactive armor on one of the tanks. That's all we know right now. Okay. Yeah, Thor. So get together as many. In fact, message me on Discord. What kind of questions do you want me to ask Brendan? And I can ask him for you. See if we can get prepared for them. Chief Dre, is there a possibility of us seeing Bradley infantry fighting vehicles in the future? I'm not sure. So I know a fair bit about the Bradley. I'm sure you know way more though, Chief Dre. I'm sure you've been around them. But I know that some of them had different roles. Some of them were converted into things. Who knows? Maybe we'll see in the future. It's revolutionary, like this that we're doing here. I know that PC hasn't done this yet as well. I know it's something that is really new for the whole company, and I know that we've been really kind of wanting to do something like this for a long time. So we'll see. It takes us out of this 6-year period. The game has outlasted World War II. World of Tanks console is older than World War II now, which is a crazy thought to think. It doesn't mean that World War II is done. It's still the foundations that got us here. Or this expansion just gives us a little bit of an area to try some new things, because there's a lot. It's World of Tanks, not World of World War II tanks. Though, in saying that, it will always be a really important part of the game, World War II, and there is things planned for that. You know, we've talked about the Italian heavies. You know, we talked about wheelie boys and stuff. You know, they're being designed right now. I don't have any updates on them. That's that's with Pain God's team and stuff. But you know, there is major things still planned for World War II. I'm excited to see them. I will always enjoy playing the World War II mode. Always, 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 and I still will play it. But I'm definitely looking forward to changing it up. Trying something new with this new modern armor version. The stash will be back. The stash will never die. Blaster Man, you'll have to ask PC about that. I'm not sure. Right now, it's just just us leading charge with it. All right. Gonna have to get going soon, because I've still got a bunch of stuff to do today. But let's try and get through as many of these questions as I can before I get out of here. I'm glad we were able to do this today. I didn't want to do any gameplay today just because I knew that I was going to have a ton of questions for you guys. I just want to be here. I'm going to go through it all with you guys. We're gonna go through all of this together as a community. All right. When do you want a Manchester City tank skin? Or I'm a huge Manchester City fan, but not everybody who plays World of Tanks console is. All right, an Oldham Athletic one. All right. Exalion. Is this new modern mode? Are we going to have separate nations, or are we going to get NATO tanks all lumped into one tech tree? We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, we're in an era of like a divided world. So we'll have to see how it works out in the game. Obviously, there was there was some nations that were affiliated with certain blocks, some nations that were kind of on their own. We'll have to wait and see. It is a really exciting expansion because it kind of gives us like a chance to just re-explore everything again. We've pretty much got every World War II nation. Definitely every major World War II nation. It was a global war, definitely, and there is a lot of nations that aren't included in it at the moment. But it's World War II was an event, whereas modern armor, really you could any nation that is capable of producing modern tanks can technically maybe be covered here. So I don't know, it's exciting stuff. Domini Fox, you'll be getting it looks like you're going to get the update notes on launch day, probably after the update finishes. I'm not aware of any balancing right now though. But if there is any, you'll hear about it on the day, I imagine. Cool. Right. That's it. 8 to go. Alright, guys. No lasers. Not future tanks, it's modern tanks. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for coming along today. I'm glad I was able to answer these questions for you. Any extra ones, feel free to fire at me on Discord. That's the quickest way of getting in touch with me. Followed by like Twitter, followed by like forums and Reddit. But, ask the ambassadors as well. They can reiterate some of the things that I've said as well. If you can't get me, hit one of them up. All right, everyone. We are going to go. We're going to go and raid. I think we're going to go and raid Highlanders. As he came and brought a good chunk of people in here. So, sending you back to Highlanders. In the meantime, enjoy the trailer.